Oh, welcome, Capricorn. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's what I call a personal growth reading. We'll take a look at blocks, obstacles, fears, strengths, advice, where it all leads to. Now, this could be about one particular situation. It could be just general information that you may need to know to move forward in a situation, move forward in general. Keep in mind if this is collective, if it does or doesn't resonate, doesn't matter. You can always check out your other placements regardless, because it is really good information, especially if it sparks true. And here we go. What do our Capricorns need? 2 cards for blocks, please. 4 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 2 cards for fears, obstacles, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay, strengths, please. Ace of Cups. Whoa. Queen of Pentacles, what you don't see. Strength. 6 of Swords. Unexpected energy. The Death, where does this all lead? Knight of Swords. King of Wands. Page of Swords. Okay, I'm leaving it right there. Advice. Moon. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is probably a situation, I do feel like it has something to do with love of some sort, relationships of some sort, or empathy in general. But there's also a feeling here of, like, there's not a lot of cups. So if this is about a love situation or something that warms your heart, or this person in general, however that looks to you, there's a lot of thinking happening here with it. There's a lot of cards, again, that aren't cups. So it could be like love for work or that kind of thing that's really going to help you. Your blocks are 4 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like what's happening here, and part of why you're not moving forward, is you're not taking the time to really heal about something else. So there's something in your life that you really need to take a moment and celebrate the hurt, so to speak. In other words, allow this thing that you're dealing with, to really process it and realize that it's either over or changed or just, something inside of you that needs to be healed. The 6 of Pentacles is about give and take here. I feel like, and this may sound bad, but I feel like you're at a point where you feel like maybe giving is not helping you. Like, you're not getting out of your giving. And that is a block, because if you give without expecting anything in return, that's the more times you're apt to get something in return. And it doesn't come back the same way, ever. Like, our giving makes our heart feel good, and that's why you should give. Otherwise, if you're giving to get, it's not going to work for you. 5 of Pentacles and Ace of Swords is in your fears / obstacles. I think the Ace of Swords, I think they're both fears. The 5 of Pentacles is, I think, a fear. Again, it kind of goes with that 6 of Pentacles. There's a feeling of not getting help, not getting what you need. And the Ace of Swords is an obstacle because you're not thinking about it all the way through. You're not allowing your mind to spark an idea. You're so focused that you should be getting help or getting something from someone else. If this is love, you're expecting it from them. If this is just in general, that you feel like someone owes you almost. And that is going to block you unless you have a written contract that they owe you something, you have to let that go and decide whether you still want to put energy into it or not. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. The Ace of Cups and Queen of Pentacles are in your strength. I feel like the Ace of Cups is you having something to give, and you do, but you can't give it with the expect to return. And the Queen of Pentacles says, though, you already have everything you need. You take care of what you need to take care of. So you really don't need to expect anything in return. If you're not getting what you need out of a situation, then you can walk away from that situation. But if, you are, then you stay. But I feel like this is really a reminder that you do have everything you need, and you have the ability to give, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. She takes care of all the things she needs to take care of. So that's in your strength. You have that. You don't need someone else to give to you. You have what it takes. You have everything you need. What you don't see is the strength in the Six of Swords. You have more inner strength than you're probably giving yourself credit for. And then the Six of Swords, though, is you are on a path to a better horizon, basically coming out of maybe choppy waters and going into new waters. But you're not seeing this, and until you recognize and deal with the obstacles and deal with the what you and recognize what you do have to give, then you'll be able to see exactly where you want to go, because the Six of Swords is in what you don't see, and it's all about heading towards where you need to be. And it's happening, but you won't recognize it or you won't see it until you kind of let go of some of this other baggage that you're carrying, whether you've been hurt or betrayed or just feel like you've been used or something. That has to be dealt with. And then once you can kind of deal with that energy, then you can move forward into something better. Again, though, the strength is in what you don't see, which means that you have a lot more strength than you may be giving yourself credit for. And you're the one that has to recognize that. And, people can point it out to you all day long, but it's you in your true self need to really look into that. Death comes unexpectedly. This is good because this is going to be a transformation that happens and you're not really expecting it. So things are changing. They're growing, maturing. Death to me is, sometimes you have to let go of some things in your life to reap the benefits of other things. But death to me is always about going to the better, and I feel like you're headed that way. There's a lot of interesting cards. Where does it lead? It leads to the Knight of Swords, which is, to me, there's going to be an energy that comes in really quick that leads to the King of Pentacles, which to me is all about passion. But there's going to be a little bit of a hiccup and a step back. And I don't think the Page of Swords is a bad step back. But what it is it's going from the Knight of Swords back down to the Page of Swords, where you may have to rethink what you're doing and reposition yourself to move forward again. However, the King of Wands, I do feel like could be someone that comes in and makes you realize you have to do that. Honestly, that's what I'm kind of getting. So, and that's okay too. Sometimes we need someone to come in and say, no, you need to do this, or you get a job offer, or you get some kind of love offer. It changes your direction, which leads you to having to restructure something, do some different planning. The Moon is in your advice. The Moon to me is a lot about shadows and casting shadows, and things aren't always as clear in moonlight as they are in sunlight. They could be hazy, things like that. So when I see it in advice, it's always about being clear and making sure that what you see or understand is the truth. That you're not seeing it through a haze or second, third hand. If you're getting gossip, don't necessarily believe it until you have it proven. Understand the bigger picture. Things are not always as they seem, especially with, the world the way it is right now. So know that if you think something is one way, make sure that you find the answers to that and understand it completely. So there you have it, Capricorn. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button and give me a thumbs up. And that's the same thing, right? Give me a comment. I appreciate all the comments. Take care. Have a beautiful day.